What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to Trucking with Trucker D. I'm Trucker D, and we're back at it again. But we're not trucking. We're not trucking today at all. After an agonizing 800-mile deadhead, well, yesterday we did 500 of it. The other day before we did 300 of it. But whatever. It is what it is. At least we're home. I guess everything does happen for a reason. Because today, we are about to embark on taking the whole intake, well, the air intake off the top of this Silverado, so we can get down underneath and get to the knock sensors. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm already out here. Yeah, I got my tools set up right there. I thought I brought coffee out here. Oh yeah, I poured it because I get the coffee. But yeah, it's a little bit of a nippy day out. It's still like 41 degrees. And the wind's blowing. But at least the sun's coming out finally. Make sure that door's closed. Damn gas bill's already gotten up there in price. Yeah, as soon as the coffee cools off, we're going to switch over to beer. Because that's what we like to do. We like to have a couple beers, work on a car. And yeah. Hopefully I can get this done in a timely manner. I got all the parts ordered last Saturday or last weekend. They came in this week while I was out on the road. So we're going to go ahead and get this going. And yeah, we'll jump back on here and let y'all know how things are going. Alright, see y'all in a bit. Later. Alright, y'all. So this next step is actually kind of important. We've got everything disconnected from the air intake. I was thinking about maybe taking this alternator off here to have a little bit more room to pull the intake manifold off here, but we'll see how it goes. This little evap line's gonna have to go right through there. It's either that or take off this fuel rail that goes across, and it's got little star keys that disconnect it there. I mean, that might make life a little bit easier, but at the same time, those little star keys are kind of jacked up. But this next step right here, we're gonna we got this rag in there so we can blow all the stuff out that's around here. And I got this little adapter that's gonna just hook up to the hose and just let air fly. So we're gonna get that cleaned off here, and then we're gonna start loosening up the bolts for the intake manifold. All right, y'all. We'll keep you going, keep you updated. Talk to you soon. All right, y'all. So we got it undone. We got the intake manifold off here, but now there's the fun part. I'm gonna have to go downstairs and get my vacuum and get some rags to shove into the holes there on the heads. Those are your heads on each side. And this is kind of crazy, but poor little guy, I had a mouse underneath there. So, but I'm not gonna prolong this. I'm gonna go downstairs. I gotta shut the hood on here so the wind doesn't blow around, because we don't want nothing going inside these holes. And there's a bunch of junk all over the place in here. So we're gonna go ahead and close this hood and go downstairs and get more tools. And these things right here are what we're going after. These are our knock sensors. We're changing that and the harness that goes along with them. All right, y'all. We'll get back at you. Talk to you in a bit. Alright, y'all. Yeah, I'm wearing the old Continental beanie cap. It's all good, though. It's light, but it keeps the ears warm. And I still got a do-rag underneath. Anyways, so we got to the point where we got the old knock sensors out and we got the new one in. Check this thing out. This is your knock sensor right here, and it is really corroded. So that one right there, that's what the code was throwing. I bank 2 knock sensor. So we got the new knock sensors in, and that's the new harness. The one with the green wire coming off of it, that's your bank 2. Blue wire's bank 1. That back one right there, because the way the motor kind of sets in the truck, it kind of sets it back at an angle, so everything goes backward. So it gets corroded, water gets over in that area. You know, these things are supposed to keep a good seal, but you know, they can only do so much. I got it cleaned up as best as I can, and everything's getting ready pretty much to go back together. I gotta on my intake, I'm gonna clean up those I'm gonna get my blowgun out and I'm gonna clean up a little bit around those these little pieces right here are where your injectors go in. I wish semi-truck injectors were as easy as these ones, but I guess we can't always be that lucky. We got our new intake gasket, and we're gonna actually flip this over here. That bolt's falling out everywhere, and I'm gonna pull this line off here. I'm gonna attempt it anyways. It shouldn't be too bad to pull off, because I just think it'd be easier to put it back in. Hopefully I don't mess up no O-rings or anything. So that's what we're getting ready to do. I'm gonna clean this thing off and blow that out of there too. But yeah, we're gonna clean this thing off and put our new intake gasket on there, and we're gonna put our intake back together. All right, y'all. We'll keep you updated. Well, y'all, this is the fun that we get when we work on cars. I was just about done. I was doing my purge valve that I have behind the by the fuel tank, and I bumped a brake line, and now the brake line broke. So now I gotta go up to O'Reilly's and pick up a flare kit and a compression fitting so I can replace this brake line. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go pick this up, and hopefully they got a flare kit that I can rent. I forgot that last time I did brake lines on my mom's old Blazer, my flare kit actually broke on me. So we're gonna go get this done real quick, and hopefully we can get the truck done before it gets dark out, because we were this close to being done. Had the intake all back together, the car was running, and we were getting ready to go test drive it, but now we can't because it has a broken brake line. So yeah. And another thing, I've got rust in my eye. Another thing is, our drone just came. I bought a drone that takes video footage, and I wanted to play with that a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to get to now. So, I don't know. Maybe we can get this done quick. I'm kind of good at brake lines because of my mother, but that's a whole nother story. So, but we're getting ready to pull in here to O'Reilly's, so we will get back at y'all later. Alright, y'all. So, I'm going to just show you how quick everything can go to hell in an instant. It's been most of the day now. We started at 10 a.m. It's now 6 p.m. working on this truck. We were done. Literally done with everything at right around 1:30, 2 o'clock, until one small move blew up the whole day. Let me show you. So, this evap canister, purge solenoid thing, that's been setting off my check engine light. That thing right there. That little black thing. So we got that done and got it in. And then something started dripping. This little line right up here broke on me. So I had to put a new line in. And yeah, that was done real quick. I had that ready to go. But then the wheel cylinders, you needed to be able to bleed the rear brakes because of that line. Well, the bleeder screws on the wheel cylinders were shot on both sides. So we ended up replacing the wheel cylinders. But that line right there broke, and we couldn't find no more compression fittings. So we ended up having to make another line right here. So yeah, I ended up replacing a brake line, putting a line in with a compression fitting where the other one was raw rusted and broke. And now I'm trying to let everything gravity bleed. But yeah, this whole day just went to hell. Everything that I had planned today just shot. You know, I still haven't eaten anything. I was planning on being done before the wife got home from work, and now she's passed out on the couch in there. So yeah, one small move can screw up everything. But that's life, I guess. That's what happens with rusty old vehicles from Michigan. But I'll tell you one thing, that check engine light comes on now, I have half a mind to just ghost ride this whip right on 75 somewhere. But anyways, y'all, I'm going to get everything cleaned up. We're going to go ahead and cut it here. Hopefully we'll have some daylight to play with the drone once I get that opened up. I know the wife's going to want food here soon. I know I'm starting to really want food, and I got to get cleaned up. I think I screwed up my hoodie with the brake fluid and everything, but hey, it is what it is. But with that, y'all, please like, share, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this this journey of working on a vehicle today instead of dealing with trucking. Hustle hard and stay humble, and be courteous to your fellow drivers. And we'll see y'all on the next one. Later, y'all.